Welcome to Casey's SEO, and I want to show you guys how I created a couple blog posts for a particular client, and now they are ranking number 2 for the keyword exterior painting. Now this is in a pretty large city, and with this particular client, they only have exterior painting on their website, I believe 2 times. So this is pretty much a brand new service, or just something that they said they would offer. So I just created a few different blog posts, and I used a couple tools from my SEO tool suite. So initially I went over and made sure we have all their company info entered into the company info section. I went over to tools, then clicked on the content creator section. I chose their company, and I went to the main topic here, and I just typed in exterior painting, and then I put in the city. So I'm going to leave the city out, but I just put the city name in there. I kept everything else the same. I went down here, and I even kept it at a conversation for the tone, frankly, because I didn't care. I just wanted to see what would happen by creating some new content about exterior painting. Then went down, hit generate content. So after that piece of content was created, I then went over to the content creator automation tool, and then I chose that same company. And for here, I went to import blog clusters. I just hit browse. I opened up the folder that all the content was saved in. I went over here, picked that article that was just created. I went and hit generate clusters. So this went ahead and created 5 different clusters based off of that exterior painting content that we just created. And then I kept it at conversational, and I hit start complete workflow. So what this tool does right here is it takes this piece of content that you uploaded, that we just created. It then generated 5, because we have 5 in here, 5 different pieces of new content with the titles for the blog post. And then it generated 5 new pieces of content with your schema and interlinks based all off of that company information. So once that was done, I went ahead and checked over to all the content, and I posted the 6 new pieces of content on their website. And then within 2 days, for the keyword exterior painting, we are ranking number 2. And for exterior painting plus the city name, we are ranking number 12. Now that's not the only blog post out of the 6 that was created that is ranking. So there was another one that was like DIY versus professional painters in the city name, and that is ranking number 1 if you would type in DIY versus professional painters in the city, which is pretty long tail, so that's no surprise. But it just shows within literally 10 minutes of work that I was able to generate a number 2 ranking post for a piece of content that isn't really even described on their website whatsoever. But fair warning, this client does rank in the top 10 for multiple services and a lot of pages that they have. So it's not a brand new website. It's an established website, but they don't have exterior painting as a service or anything on the site. Like I said, just a couple keywords on one page, and within a short period of time, we were able to get that number 2 ranking. So if you're looking to create content that has a good chance of ranking, now of course there are a lot of other factors that come into play, but the content's good. The content has everything that kind of search or Google's looking for, and it has your interlinks, your schema, and company information in it. You could use a tool like the Content Creator or the Content Creator Automation, which are included in my SEO tool suite. So if you want to check those out, go to Casey'sSEOtools.com, and you get all of these tools for one low price. So like I said, if you want something that can potentially rank with doing minimal work, of course after the setup, make sure to check out these tools. If you guys have any questions, please let me know.